What is up, everybody? In today's video, I'm telling you the secret to any type of funnel that you run, and mainly what it comes down to. If you're not doing this, if you're not doing what I'm about to tell you, it's probably not going to be profitable. You're going to be wasting a lot of time and a lot of money. More for me, I mean, it's the thing that sucks more for me is wasting time. But sure that this is straight to this video. Okay, so the most important thing about running any ads, whether it's free traffic, actual ads, you run into a funnel, whatever you're doing, it all comes down to your offer. And I know I said this in probably a lot of my videos because it's so freaking true, guys. I'm just trying to ingrain this into you guys. All right. The most important thing is your offer, guys. So let me just kind of explain like this. If you're trying to sell something and it's not what people want, they're not going to buy it. People buy off of emotions, not necessarily off of technicalities or anything like that. They want to buy solutions. They want to buy what their emotions drive us. So what I'm trying to say is, like, let me give you an example, a classic example. People are so willing to spend $100, okay, on a good night out with their friends, drinking some beers, but people aren't as willing to spend that $100 onto something that's improved their business. They second guess that usually. I mean, me personally, that's not me. I rather invest a lot more into my business than the good night out. But what I'm trying to say is people rather spend $1,000 on the brand new iPhone rather than spend $1,000 on a new course that help them fix their business, whatever. So what I'm trying to say is people buy off of emotions. Also, a lot of times too is when people are buying a course or buying some sort of investment or whatever, people buy solutions. People won't necessarily buy something unless it's the solution. So what I'm trying to say, to combine both of those subject matters together, people buy from emotions and people buy solutions. What do I mean by that is that you need to make sure that your offer is what people want to buy off the emotions, and it has to be a solution that it has to be a solution. It has to be a solution that solves their problem. So knowing that, how do you make all of your funnels, all of your ads, all your whatever traffic you're doing, how do you make all your funnels convert? Let me show you, because I actually love this. And it's realistically, it's not that complicated. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to this whiteboard that I know you guys love so much. All right. And we're gonna start talking about this because this is so important. All right, sweet. So the offer. Okay. It's all about that freaking offer. Let me tell you guys. All right. It's all about that offer. All right. Now the next question that you guys probably have is like, hey, Blade, how do I figure out the offer? How do I figure out exactly what people want? How do I get that offer? What do I got to do? Blade, just tell me, what do I got to do? Let me tell you what you got to do. Right. So you got to figure out that offer. You got to figure out what people are actually willing to pay for. Okay. And in order to do so, what it mainly comes down to is just testing it. Okay. So let me give you an example and I'll tell you exactly how to do later. All right. But it mainly comes down to this. You're going to have offer A, you're going to have offer B, and you have offer C. Okay. Now this is the overall concept. You can pay $16,000 in a course, but overall at the very end, this is going to be exactly what they're going to tell you. Let's say offer one, let's say this gets like 3 views. Let's say in a week, it gets 3 views, this gets 4 views, and let's say in a week, this one gets 20 views. Okay, obviously people don't want this one, people don't want this one. Obviously, people are more willing to watch this or get this offer. That's what it mainly comes down to. All this optimization, all this ninja hacks and everything comes down to this basic principle right here. What do people like more? That's basically what I'm going to be explaining in this video. Now, to really figure out that, all right, there's a couple of ways that you can figure that out. So you can go the free route. All right, there's 2 ways to go. Or you can go the free route to figure it out. Now, this free route doesn't take you more time, but it's going to cost less money, obviously. Or you can go a route over here that's going to be paid. Obviously, money is going to cost more, but time is going to go down. So it kind of depends. When you're first starting your business, you might want to go the free route because you don't have a lot of money to spend. Whereas if you have enough capital, you might want to just get straight to the freaking point and just figure it out. All right. So let me give you an example of both. So a free route, what we can do, free route, what we can do is, my favorite is YouTube. all right, or social media, regardless. But let me give you YouTube as an example. Let's say I have something regarding credit repair. Okay, let's say I want to sell my credit repair services. Regardless, this content can be for anything. It can be for marketing services, contracting, whatever the effort is. It's the same principle. But let's say for mine, it's credit repair. Okay, YouTube. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have offer one. Offer one is going to be how offer one's going to be like how we offer this guarantee. Offer two is going to be, I'll put like one, put like two. Offer two can be how we're the quickest in credit repair. Offer three can be, maybe let's do something, for example, like get more specific on this. Excuse me. We specifically fix credit. We specifically get student loans off your credit. Cool. Let's say in a week, we look back at the analytics, and in a week, this one, same exact principle. This gets three. This one gets 3 views or 3 likes, whatever, doesn't really matter. 2 views or 2 likes, whatever. This one gets like 10 likes, 10 views, or whatever. Cool. Now people like this one that we're getting a little bit more specific. Okay. So what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna make 3 branches from this. I'll make 3 videos from that. And one's gonna be the basis. It's gonna be continue to do the student loans offer, but I'm gonna say it in a different way. Okay, I'm gonna make a different video. Maybe this one was a 10-minute video. This one can be a 3-minute video. Okay, maybe just have just a call to action, CTA on this one. Okay, make it a short video. Now, next one, I'm probably gonna do bankruptcies. Talk about bankruptcies in this. Doesn't matter how long it is. I just want to talk about bankruptcies. The offer is gonna be bankruptcies. Okay, with your YouTube video. I'm talking about bankruptcies in this video. This one we're talking about how our company has the best guarantee. This one we're talking about how we fix credit the fastest in this YouTube video. This one's talking about student loans. Student loans are better. We realized that we want to get more specific with it. Made another video over here, talk about student loans again in a different way, maybe make it shorter with a call to action. Bankruptcy over here, we're talking about how we remove bankruptcies. Another one can be like how we remove, I don't know, how we fix credit specifically to get you a new car. To help you get a new car. Okay. So we're talking about the credit repair process so that you can get a new car. Okay. But we have these 3 things over here. Once again, let's say same exact concept. Let's say this one gets, I don't know, let's say this one gets 3 views. Let's say this one gets 2. Let's say this one gets 10. Cool. They like the fact that we like this new, actually, this one probably won't be realistic. This one probably be like 6. Okay, this one gets 10. This new car. All right, people are liking the fact that we get student loans. People also like the fact that we like this car. All right, I like student loans with a longer video. Maybe this video goes more into detail. Okay, so like a more into detail type of video. This one over here, this new car one, maybe this one was a shorter. Maybe this one was a 3-minute video, and it just had a CTA behind it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do for this one is I'm gonna have the original video, but I'm gonna say it a different way. Maybe I'm gonna make this one car one, but I'm gonna make this one a shorter video, so less than 5 minutes. I'm gonna have another one over here, or another example over here. Offer one, offer 2, offer 3, and same exact concept. All right, it's the same exact thing. You know, we're just gonna continue optimizing, see exactly what people like to see, like a shorter video, like a longer video to like explain the process. Do they like it to just have a call to action and let people know that we do this? You know, that's what it's mainly going to come down to. And it's going to give you a good idea on what the offer should be. It's going to give you a good idea on how to make the thumbnail. It's going to give you a good idea on how to make that headline. Okay. Because you're going to be also what you want to be doing is I wouldn't necessarily post it just on YouTube. If you really want to do this well, you're going to post on YouTube, you're going to post on Instagram, you're going to post on Facebook, you're going to post on your Facebook group, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Facebook group, Facebook page, different things like that. And you're going to really get a good understanding on what people like to see. Maybe you like to see the thumbnails with your face on it, with bright colors, whatever. Maybe in the thumbnail, maybe on the headline of the thing, you're gonna realize that they're like all caps and they're like emojis. You're gonna realize that in the video, or whatever it is, in the video, you're gonna realize that in the video, people like to see a long video that explains process. Okay. Maybe what you're also going to do, so this is all testing out videos. Maybe what you can also do over here too is you can test out like Facebook and Insta posts with a pic. So it goes on like a feed or a story. So feed / story. And what you can do is on this, is also a great one to test whether you offer is once again, same thing. Say you have offer 1, offer 2, offer 3. Okay. And what you can do is you can mix this up. Offer 1. I mean, realistically, the way people like look at this is they're looking at first, they look at the pick first. Pick first. Then they look at the headline. Then they look at the description or primary text. Okay, so you optimize in that way. So you're going to do the pick. This is for posts. You're going to do the pick first. You're going to have pick 1, 2, 3. See what people view more. So let's say this one gets 10. This one gets 3. This one gets 2. These bad. I'll make 3 different versions of these to really optimize. Right. And then technical difficulties, guys. Sometimes my thing is just annoying over here. All right, but we'll continue with this. Well, let's say over here, pick 1 gets 10 views. This one. Once again, just same pick. Maybe just change it up 1. Pick 1.2. Make this one another 4, 5. Find out what people really like. Then you're gonna move on. Once you kind of optimize this, once you kind of understand what type of pick people like to see, you can move on to the headline. And this once again comes down to the offer. Headline. What do people like to see? Maybe they like to see that talking about student loans. All right. And the offer is also going to be in the picture too. What do people like to see in the picture? They like to see student loans. They like to see just results. Do people like to see just an infographic about student loans and how to remove student loans? Whatever. You can mainly is what is coming down to is mainly just testing it out, figuring out exactly what people like to do. And as you guys can probably tell, I mean, this isn't just a straightaway thing. This isn't an instant thing. But if you can think about it like this is your business you're doing. You're optimizing these ads specifically for your business to generate you a substantial amount of income. Hopefully, if you're running some sort of ads, do something sort of like that. Hopefully, it's running you some income for passively for a very long time. And you want to get these ads so that you put $1 in, you get like $3 out. All right, but this is how you do it for free. Okay, you test out the offers just like this. There's no complicated way of doing it. Okay, there really isn't. It's just that if you're doing a post, just remember you optimize the post based upon what they see, the picture, headline, text. If you're doing like a YouTube video, it's going to be the YouTube thumbnail. Then it's going to be like the headline, and then it's going to be like the video probably, and it's going to be a description down below. But realistically, you're probably not going to optimize the description, but what's inside the video, I mean. So it's going to be like for YouTube, it's going to be thumbnail, it's going to be headline, the actual video, okay? And I don't even want to say description because people don't read that, to be honest. All right, but yeah, that's how it's going to optimize that. For a post, it's going to be the actual post. Test out the offer in the actual post, then test out the actual offer on the headline, then test out the actual offer on the text. Okay, that's how you do it with paid. That's how you do it with free traffic. Now let's talk about paid ads. As you can probably see before, that's going to take you a while because you're going to have to put up multiple videos. You're going to have to test out multiple different things. Now with paid ads, it becomes a lot easier because what you can just do is you say you have let's say you're doing a post, a picture ad, okay? So you're doing a pick. So you're gonna have picture 1, pick 2, picture 3. All these are gonna have the same copy, same description, whatever. And what you're gonna do is you're just gonna figure out, like, you can put this out, do a simple traffic ad just to test it out, okay? Because that's going to give you the cheapest cost result. Let's say this one, the click-through rate, same thing, R. Click-through rate over here is like 3%. Over here is 1, over here is like 1. Obviously, nope. This is the one I want to optimize. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Pick 1.2. Okay. Or no, pick 1, copy 2. Okay. Maybe this is going to be pick 4, copy 1. with the original copy that we had here. Okay, this is going to be pick 5, copy 1. Okay, move my face over there, and then over here, what you can do is like based upon this, let's say pick 1.2. Let's say this one actually decreases. Say this one back down to like a 2. Obviously, maybe it's just the copy. Maybe you have to optimize that a little better. Maybe you're gonna have to, right? Maybe you have to change out the copy to a different one. Maybe you're gonna have to go back to the same pick. Yeah. This one gives like a 2%. This one lowers. Pretty much what I'm trying to say is I would just expand this. I would do pick 1, copy 3, and test out another copy. Or what I can do is I can kind of pick 1.2, change out the picture a little bit. Okay, if you notice that, see if that helps. All right, and you just keep on going. Let's say that this one over here. Let's say that picture 4, copy 1. Let's say that this one. Let's say that this one gets. All right. Let's say this one gets like a 4%. Cool. Let's say this one gets a 1%. This one's not doing too hot. Same exact concept over each 4%. I would do 4, copy 2. Okay. And now we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4 ads. I always 1, 2, 3. My bad. You have three different type of ads. I don't like to go more than 3 ads. That just puts a lot more on there. It depends really realistically on what type of budget you're trying to spend every single day. I mean, it's exactly. It mainly comes down to what type of budget you're trying to spend. If you're gonna do with paid ads, honestly, dude, if you're not willing to spend like at least 100 a day just to figure this out, go the free method. All right. If you're willing to spend like $100 a day, just figure it out really quick and just figure your offer really quick. Then if you have the money, spend that shit. All right. I would do 3 ads. Maybe the most I would really go down to is like probably 5, 4 or 5 is really, after that, it kind of just gets a little complicated. It's a lot to kind of track. But yeah. So the way you're gonna be optimizing ads though is this is how it's gonna be done. Is you're gonna go first, you're gonna optimize the pick / video. Okay. Next one you're going to do is you're going to be optimizing headline, then primary text, once you kind of have the pick and the headline, before you're going to optimize the primary text and like the targeting at the same time. Initially, when you're first starting out, let's say it's credit repair, honestly, I'll do the most broad targeting as possible. Okay. Then I'll get more specific based on what you see. Okay, based upon kind of over here at this point, you're going to kind of understand the offer a little bit more and what people like to see on the pictures and what people like to see on the text. So it gives you a good understanding on what type of targeting you would do. So what I would just do is if I have, let's say I have these over here. Let's say I have boom, boom, boom. Oops. Let's say I have these over here. Pick 1 and 2. All right. So what I would just do is I already have these 3 targeting options. Pick 1, C3, P1.2. C, pick 1, C, let's just say whatever, C3, okay. Pick 4, C3, whatever. What I would just do, and so this is going to a broad targeting over here. This is broad. What I'll just do is I'll just duplicate this and just get a little more specific. So maybe I would do like people that are also interested in Credit Karma. All right, and I just have the same thing over here. I'll just copy that same thing and I'll put over here. I mean, I won't have to, I'll just duplicate that. I'll duplicate the entire ad set for this, okay? Cool. Next thing you gotta keep in mind is, like I said, it's me pick / vid. You can go headline. Then you're gonna go the primary text. Over here, you're gonna kind of optimize the actual targeting as well. All right, cool. Once you're over here too, I would also add another thing. This is when you kind of start not here. It's kind of like more over here. When you kind of get the headline, once you kind of optimize the pick, you understand what type of pictures they like. Once you understand the kind of pictures that they like, then I would optimize the funnel to kind of be that sort of picture / video, to have that sort of theme of that picture. Maybe they like green colors, maybe like bright color, maybe like dark colors. Okay, optimize the funnel towards that. Maybe in the video, they like a specific video, put that video on the first page of the funnel. Okay, maybe like a specific picture, put that picture on the funnel, something like that. As you optimize the headline, put that headline, you know, let's say you have a page, it looks like this. This is like the video here. Put that headline over here. It's like with a form, they submit it, whatever. All right. So as you are optimizing the ads on here, you're also going to be optimizing the funnel as you go with it, as you get a good understanding, you know? This is what I always say is that it's kind of difficult. I mean, I don't want to say kind of, but it is more difficult to be able to run multiple different funnels, multiple different kind of company ads yourself, unless you're really experienced, or unless you're some sort of great agency, which is experienced. But when you're first learning this process in order to optimize that, you're going to need to run one thing at a time. Don't run multiple different funnels. Don't run multiple. If you have multiple different companies, don't run multiple different ads, multiple different companies. I don't recommend that. It just becomes more difficult, right? Especially when you first learn how to do this. But yeah, that's how you optimize. You know, it doesn't seem that complicated because it isn't, and it shouldn't be. Optimizing these ads should not be a complicated thing. The more simple you can make it, the easier it is. People that say that running ads is super complicated is just trying to sell you an expensive ass course. And to be honest with you. So take this, keep it simple, you know, understand some numbers. Really, your numbers don't really matter that much. Maybe click-through rate, maybe cost per click, maybe cost per result might matter. That's most things that really matter. Maybe if you're testing out a video ad, maybe click on the little column, click on like video engagement or video views or something like that, so you can see how long people actually watch a video for. That matters too when you're optimizing a video. But besides that, really, most of that doesn't really matter. Another thing that I would also recommend is getting some sort of AI software like a heat map or something like that, so that you can put it onto your actual funnel and you can get a good understanding on where specifically people are looking at and the most. So if you have the funnel, the heat map pretty much shows you where, like on a hot red, where people spend the most time on this funnel page. If people are spending a lot of time on this funnel page, maybe that on a specific portion, maybe, I don't know, some sort of portion of the page, you see a lot of people spending the most time reading this or watching this video, go more into detail about that, because obviously people are interested in that. You see that people are spending a lot less time on a specific page, you don't want to take that out, you know? If you realize that people are leaving a certain portion of this page, there's something wrong. There's some sort of friction that's being created in that funnel over there, okay? If you're realizing that people are, let's say you have this funnel, here's another good example right here. And I talked about how to increase quality on another video, but pretty much if you watch that video, it's a great video. Just search up on my YouTube, but and say you have this funnel, you have a landing page, you have a landing page. So you have the ad to the landing page, to the actual, to a survey, to schedule, to thank you page. If you're finding that, let's say you're not getting a lot of people to go from the ad and schedule, all right? Let's say that it costs a lot of money for people to schedule. Say it costs like $40 freaking for a schedule. Okay. What I would do is I would move the survey to after the schedule. Okay. So that the cost per result, the cost per schedule will go down, because you kind of took out this little friction, this little barrier over here. Cost per schedule will go down maybe to like $20. But keep in mind that if you move the survey to after that, the quality, I mean, the price is going to go down, but the quality might go up. Okay. So, I mean, I don't want to go into too much detail about that on this video, because I have another video specifically towards that about quality, how to increase quality. I highly recommend watching that, like I said, to understand that. But this is kind of like the how to understand the offer, how to really optimize the offer video. I want to thank you guys for watching, guys. If you're interested, if you need more help, comment down below, guys. If you haven't checked out Funnel Hacker Labs yet, or have no idea what the F Funnel Hacker Labs is, guys, it helps you get a successful funnel pretty much the first time, all right? Funnel Hacker Labs allows you to get a successful funnel the first time around. Click the link down below for that. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out, guys. I see you up there. Hey, you're always pointing up there. That's the top. I'm talking about the top. To your success, baby, and I'll talk to you later. Peace out, boys.